Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Grizzly Field. I'm Buzz Sawyer alongside my broadcast partner, David Little. Coach Fleur has made an appearance here. It's good to see him. It is just in time now for the Pledge of Allegiance and our national anthem, and we'll go cold Mike. Be right back with you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, the Lady Bears are going to need a win, Coach. They come in to this game 2-9 in conference, playing Har-Ber Lady Wildcats. They're 8-1, second in the conference behind Rogers. 2 games we've won, Springdale, and then we beat Southside. Actually should have beat them twice,
Right.
but ended up losing to them on their field, one here at home. But definitely have to have a win tonight.
Yeah, it's the Lady Bears have been to the postseason for several straight years, and it's in jeopardy of losing that streak right now. So they need some wins.
Where is postseason this year?
I don't even know right now.
I need to check with Coach Walden and find out. Last year, I believe, was in Springdale.
Yeah, so it'll probably be in the Central.
Yeah. So Mallory Craig will be the pitcher for the Lady Bears. Addison Foster, catcher. Eden Davis first. Malia Burnett, second. Jayla Vickers, shortstop. Elise Gray Porter will be at third. Aaliyah Hamilton, left field. Amariah Green in center. And Avery Childers in right. Remember the name Aaliyah Hamilton?
Oh, yes.
He's a pretty good basketball player,
Absolutely.
too, Coach. This is Zyria Palmer up first for the Lady Wildcats.
Har-Ber's really turned their program around. They, for the last several years, they've been middle of the pack, and they're putting on a pretty good streak this year.
I understand they have 2 pretty good pitchers, real different in style. One of them has a lot of movement. The other one just has a lot of velocity, hard to hit. Now there's a shot in between third and short. So Palmer will reach.
Great job of back control, just hitting it in that, punching it in that hole between third base and shortstop. And, her speed, she's going to get on most of the times doing that.
Riley Wolf at the plate now for the Lady Wildcats.
Buzz Mallory, she's a senior now. She's been a starting pitcher for the Lady Bears since her sophomore year, and doesn't have just a whole lot of velocity, but she makes up with control.
Moves it a lot.
Movement. She, she throws a really nice curveball, drop ball, and changeup.
The changeup to me is, I think, one of her most effective, and it's a timing pitch.
Sure.
But there's been times I've stood here in the press box, watched her pitch, and I just kind of leaned forward.
Yeah, and she's just, the ultimate competitor too, Buzz. And,
yeah.
A lot of times her determination helps her win some games.
Two and two's the count to Wolf. Wolf, right fielder for Har-Ber. Now the count is full now. Palmer led off with a single. That's going to be popped up to right field. Lady Bears will make the out. That's Avery Childers. I talked to Coach Walden about the trying to get maybe me and you and a few other coaches try to get a hit off Mallory, raise some money for the Lady Bears. Coach, she says she needs to make money, needs to raise money.
I'm all for you getting in there. Great little changeup right there, had her off speed.
Wolford. Palmer goes to second. Sanchez will sit down. 2 down now.
But back to that, Buzz. Don't volunteer me for that.
Already did.
Well,
already did.
I'll have to call in sick that day.
This is Aniston Reith, first baseman. Has a runner at second, 2 down. Turned out to be a beautiful day here at Grizzly Field. The grass, I guess Jack still keeps up with the grass. And
that is almost
beautiful.
like Kentucky bluegrass, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty.
You see a lot of the fields going to turf now, and there's a blooper hit in. I say a blooper, it hit the fence. Well, it didn't look like it was hit that hard. That'll score a run. That's Palmer that crosses the plate. And Reith will be at second. Boy, when she hit it, it looked like it just popped up.
Well, that just shows you the power that she has.
Yeah. And the wind is blowing out.
That's right.
We have a camera in right center.
Yeah, so that was coming right.
Might be, it came right to him.
Brandon's a target out there.
He is a target. This is Burris at the plate. Kylie Burris plays third. And that is going to be fair. Childers from right field is going to throw it home. There will not be a play at the plate.
It's unfortunate because right before that play, I noticed that the outfield, because the wind's blowing out, the outfield, they're hugging the fence.
Yeah.
And that one blooped in right, because she was playing so far back. Had she been playing in a normal position, she probably
would
could
have squeezed that.
Yeah.
The shortstop, Savannah Woods. Well, line drive to left. And that is Hamilton that makes the out. So the Lady Bears gave up a couple. Here we are in the bottom of the first. And it did turn out to be a pretty day, but I think we just got lucky on it. We were talking yesterday that we'd like to broadcast this game, but it's going to be a judgment call. And I talked to Dylan this morning, and he felt like, we could probably go ahead and get it done. We're a little protected here. At baseball games, we don't have a place to actually get out of any oncoming weather.
Well, and earlier in the week, the forecast, or a few days ago, the forecast didn't look good for today.
Looked like a washout.
Each day, it just got a little bit better. And, we had a little bit of mist this morning. I think it might have been the most we had. And,
right.
And you're right. It's a pretty day. Tomorrow's even going to be prettier, Buzz.
So what does a retired coach do on a beautiful day?
Well, there's going to be 2 retired coaches doing something tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Does it involve a boat?
It does.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Now the Lady Bears gave up 3. Lost 13-0 the last time we played them. Coach Walden said the first pitcher they had, they said really Lady Bears did a good job hitting. It's just that Lady Wildcats did a lot better job. Grizzlies got beat 8-1 last night in a game that we really needed, playing against Bentonville.
Yeah, and it was, the score doesn't indicate how close it was. It was close until the last, 2 innings?
Yes. The 5th inning, he hit a 3-run homer.
Right.
Hazen Claver, the first baseman for Bentonville, and he just ripped it.
There's no doubt about that one.
That one was into the wind, hit it at about, I think that Coach Frazier said it's about 360 where he hit it out. This is Amariah Green. Outside, ball 1.
This pitcher right here, Buzz, that was a screwball trying to get that ball away from Amaria.
Stuttered a little bit. She's safe. She outran it. Coach Green is one of those slap hitters.
Yeah.
So is that something that, do they start that at a young age, or is it something you coached?
Yes. That is definitely something that you want to start at a younger age to perfect, just like pitching would be.
That was Malia Burnett with the bunt. And no play at second. That was Green. Looked like she got off the bag, but she's safe. So you start that at a young age. You never really had like a freshman or a sophomore come in that you tried to convert to a hitter like that? Or were there times that you
No, I didn't try to convert people. I think it's just something that you have to do at a younger age and grow up doing it so you're comfortable with it.
This is Eden Davis, and this young lady has some serious power.
She does. She can empty the bases quick.
She can get it out of here in a hurry. High and outside. You got to respect her power, and I know they know. Watched her hit a home run against Southside. You can go over and look at the scoreboard. It's dented. She hit a line shot that got out quick.
She started as a freshman and led the team in home runs her freshman year.
Yeah, she's definitely got some bat speed. Another pitch outside. That's Dots at the mound for the Lady Wildcats. She's got some movement and she's got some velocity, Coach.
Yeah. I still don't think she'll, even though the count's 3-1, I don't think she's going to pipe it down the middle. Took a little bit off of that.
Yeah.
It was down the middle, but she took some off-speed pitch.
Three and 2 to Eden. Fouled it off. Danessa Teague, there she is. She just checks in. We'll get a headset on Danessa. I was just getting ready to talk about you.
But we can't talk about her now. She's here.
There's the 3-2 pitch. Fouls another one off, and the catcher cannot quite make it.
Eden did a great job of fighting that off. It was a pitch on the inside of the zone. She didn't like it. She just fought it off to get another pitch.
Danessa Teague is live. Eden's at the plate. The last time at Southside we were talking about her, and you said she hit a walk-off home run
against Conway. Yeah.
And as soon as you said it, that's when she striped that one out, fouled off another one. I saw her at the boys' baseball game, and she yelled at me in the parking lot, and she said, "Great broadcast." And I said, "Did you hear Danessa, what she said when you were at bat?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Great timing."
We could use some more of that timing right now for sure.
I'd like to see a 2-run homer right here, or at least a base hit, and that is a base hit.
That'll score a run.
So the Bears are on the board. Nice hit by Eden Davis.
Now batting the right fielder, number 18, Avery Childers.
All right, right fielder Avery Childers at the plate, 1 down.
So Danessa, you're a Lady Bear, shortstop, all-state player.
Best I ever saw.
What are some of your favorite memories of playing for the Lady Bears?
What a rip into left field.
I guess first, just the environment, everyone I played with. I'll say my Shanoa's senior year.
Oh, yeah.
That was my best year.
She got to play with her sister.
Yeah. Other than when you coached too, those were all great. But playing with Shanoa, that was probably the best thing. She pushed me. She always has. So, and just the environment, like I said, softball really started to get noticed once, we got to Northside. So having those people at the games, the Southside games.
We have had some
Danessa,
pretty good crowds.
Yeah.
Wanting you say your best memory is him.
Yes, I know. I shouldn't have said the senior year, but it was good.
We got Chris Carter in the press box now, and you talk about somebody that's ultra. Hey, who was it? Oh, it was Coach Frazier.
Yeah.
I asked him if he got any starting time when he played at Northside young, and he said he couldn't get, sophomore. When did you actually get some playing time football? He said, well, I would have got a lot if it hadn't been for Chris Carter.
Yeah.
And I said, seriously?
Chris Carter's,
yeah.
Chris Carter's an athlete, I'm just telling you.
He's that. He's showing off his physique now. Now, if you come from the Carter family, you're probably going to have some good genetics. This is Mallory Craig, pitcher. Takes a ball high and outside. Runners at first and second. Lady Bears down 3-1. Just 1 down here in the bottom of the first.
Right. And Mallory squared. She's trying to get the girls, advance the girls because Lex Foster's on deck, and she's got quite a bit of pop herself.
Yeah, she's been struggling a little bit this year with the bat, but if she gets it figured out,
oh yeah,
Coach, she can go.
Yeah, she can hit it.
When I was there, she was pretty consistent, very base hitter.
Two and 1 to Mallory.
And this is her senior year?
Mallory's?
Yes.
Yes.
It's hard. Your senior year, all of that pressure. But she'll get it figured out.
Runners on first and second. Here comes the 2-2.
Boy, that just barely did miss inside. That's hard pitch to take right there.
Yes, it is.
Well,
full count. Fought that one off, and it's going to be dropped by the first baseman. Got lucky there.
Buzz, I've seen things like that before. And then the next pitch, base hit. So that's what we need to see right here.
Need to see it right here. That was Reith that kind of misjudged it.
I bet the sun right in her
It is
eyes.
a problem.
Yeah.
Fouled that one off too. Reith is the one that hit it, which I thought she didn't get all of it, but hit it all the way to the fence. Her first at bat. Swing and a miss, so Mallory will sit down. And that's going to bring up Addison Foster. Addison, our catcher, does a great job behind the plate.
Good strong arm, too.
Right up the middle. They're going to be a play at the plate. She'll slide head first, and she is safe. That was Eden Davis with the head first slide. So
yeah,
Coach,
she didn't try to do too much with that. She just hit it right back where
Yep.
it was pitched, right back up the middle.
So being on dirt, I know we talked yesterday at the boys' game that you're going to slide head first on turf.
Or if you slide feet first, you get your feet up off the
You're
don't let
safer. You're much safer going head first, right? I mean, just in case a cleat catches the turf. But now the girls, do you coach them to slide head first, feet first? Where are they most comfortable?
I never did teach sliding head first, but
Yeah.
I gave them that option. What we worked on was hook slides and stuff like that, different kinds of slides. But I never discouraged anybody from sliding head first. And if I had, Danessa probably would have tried to fight me because
Danessa,
she loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking yesterday about looking at you after a game. You could cover your face, but we'd know who you were because your uniform was always so dirty.
Yeah.
Head to toe.
Hey, well, she was that way in practice too.
Really?
She didn't have a problem diving for balls in practice.
I think that's why he stopped washing the uniforms.
Were you responsible for your own uniform after that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you wash the uniforms for a little bit?
You washed your own.
Yeah.
The only time we washed them was when we played in tournaments out of town.
Yeah.
This is the shortstop, Vickers. 2-1. Takes a strike, 2-2.
Another senior.
Yeah, I got runners at the corners, 2 down. 2-2's the count. Boy, a base hit would really help right here. The count is full. Still alive.
Be nice to push this run through and even up the score.
Mm-hmm. Got Alyssa Shaw pinch running at first base for the Lady Bears. There's a hit. That could be trouble. Get down, and it does. So the Lady Bears will score a run. That was Childers to score. You knew as soon as she made contact, that's trouble.
Yeah, that was trouble. Jayla, another senior. She's played just about every position on the field her 4 years here. It's good to see her having some success.
It's Aniley Parga. Coach, when I did the Southside game with Danessa, we talked about Parga. Is she any kin to Chewy Parga?
She is. She's a cousin, yeah.
For those of you that go pretty far back with us in the broadcast, Chewy Parga was a linebacker for the Grizzlies and probably, I would say, maybe the best kicker that has probably ever put a Grizzly uniform on.
I tell you, it's you don't necessarily think of a punter as being a weapon.
Yeah.
But not only was he a kicker and he'd kick it out of the end zone for a touchback every time, but as a punter, he would
Well, he'd
turn
flip
the field over. He'd flip the field
field
because he had a great leg.
Well, and he also, I mean, his extra points, depending on which way he was going, you think if he was going to the east, it may land in Alma. You never knew him. You just the contact, the leg speed that he had. But being a kicker myself, we're weird people. We have to go through rituals to get right, to get your mind right. Chewy didn't do that. I mean, I would never, ever let anybody. We get a strike out there, and that's going to end the inning. But a good inning for the Lady Bears. 3-3 is the score after 1. See you, Coach. Being a kicker and going through the rituals that I did to get ready to kick a football, like hypothetically I was getting ready to kick off, there's a way that I'd set the ball every time. I'd get so many steps. I watched Chewy in warm-up. Somebody else go put the ball on the tee for him, and wherever he was, he'd just go kick it. and it was amazing how talented he was, and probably was one of those guys that could have kicked on Sunday if he'd had a little more guidance while he was in college.
Right. I agree. So, was part of your ritual when you were getting ready to kick, was
Vanessa,
part of the ritual
help me with
taking your helmet out of your back pocket and putting it on? Is that part of your ritual?
I'm going to send you a picture of me with my helmet on, all right? Face mask and all. Modern equipment.
Okay.
Vanessa, I can't.
had to.
I go through this.
Danessa probably didn't even understand what I'm saying
Well, she's
when I say
she's a
take her
Honestly-
helmet.
She's a
out of your
softball player. She doesn't get that.
Were you a kicker?
And a receiver.
Okay.
But
Now it makes sense, right, Danessa? Now it makes sense.
A little bit. I'm trying to take it to softball and be like, okay.
well, what he's saying is, in the old days, helmets were leather, and there was no face mask on them, and you could, bundle them up or whatever. So he thinks I go that far back where, well, the Grizzlies Lady Bears get a quick out.
Job by Jayla right there.
That was Bratcher, left fielder. Vickers made the play. But yeah, he's just saying that I was back when they had leather helmets. That
I'm just saying, saying his age.
yeah. No, we had modern equipment.
Okay, Buzz.
Yes,
looks
sir.
like the scoreboard was wrong. Har-Ber only scored 2
That's,
runs.
that's
in
why
the
I
top of the
said give him a
first.
couple. And then when I looked, it showed 3.
Right.
So, okay, so we're up 3-2.
We're up 3-2.
Okay. That popped up to short. Vickers looks at it. Almost let it get away from her. And that's another thing that I used to get a real kick out of when you see a ball, as soon as it gets in the air, watch Danessa direct traffic. Now, I've seen her go deep left field to get one, or center field to get one, or she get in the infield to get it. I mean, she was all over the place. And I'd ask her about whose call is that normally. She said, well, normally it's going to be the right fielder's call, but a lot of times I'd make the call. But they knew as soon as the ball got airborne to look at you and let you make the decision. But that's what leaders do.
It was a trust thing, definitely. If they felt like they could get it better than me, I'm gonna let them get it. And Coach Little, he would get on to me if I was going for a ball and it wasn't mine.
Well, that's a coach. I mean,
Hey, I'd rather have to rein her back than push her to go
right.
get it.
There you go. This is the pitcher. Dots. 2 outs. That is fouled off.
Do you know what seed they are in conference?
Har-Ber's number 2 in conference right now.
Okay.
They are right behind Rogers.
And the Lady Bears they're down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Trying
they're
to get one of those top seeds.
Exactly.
6 seeds.
Har-Ber's, I think, 9-1, and we've won 2 conference games, beat Southside and then beat Springdale.
So this would really help us out.
Oh, yeah, for
Big
sure.
time.
She hung that changeup
Yeah,
up
well,
just a
she
little
did.
bit, but made her chase it.
Craig with a strikeout, good top of the second inning. I mean, they need a win in the worst way. And this team that they played the first time against Har-Ber, they got run ruled 13-0. Okay. And they have 2 really good pitchers. And so they knew coming in that they're going to have to get some base runners. They did a good job hitting the first pitcher the last time, and then when they made the switch, they just got shut down.
Mm-hmm. So there's another really good pitcher.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, Danessa, what'd you do today? You were at the award ceremony?
Yeah, I think it's called the Prepper Rally.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we were there. Is it Hasley?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that her
It
name?
was
Hasley. And
Yeah.
then another boy from Northside. They both won Newcomer of the Year.
Oh, Antoine Thomas.
Yes,
Yeah.
Antoine. So we sponsored them this time because
Oh, cool.
we actually sponsored Southside football last time, and I was like, let's pick some
There
Northside
you
people.
go. There you go.
So we did that. It was really nice. I'm glad that they started that so they can
Yeah.
start recognizing everyone other than All-State and things like
Right.
that.
And they had that at the peak.
Yes.
Okay.
And there were some LaFleur County people there too.
Okay. All right, we're in the bottom of the second. Lady Bears up 3-2. So Leah Hamilton. Leah plays left field, and she's also a really, really good basketball player. I watch her get she's got some varsity playing time this year, but started JV, and she's a real aggressive, easy to coach player. And every time I would talk to Coach Grant or Coach Smith about her, they just had nothing but high praise.
And is she a freshman?
She's a sophomore.
Sophomore. Okay.
Swing and a miss, 2-1 to Hamilton.
On a rise
Well,
ball there,
that's-
tried to get her to chase it.
All right, one down. We're back to the top of the order. It's Mario Green. Mario plays center field, and she outran the throw her first time up. She has a lot of speed. I believe she started as a freshman. Didn't she, Coach, last year? Start as a freshman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, I'm surprised we hadn't seen Coach Eric Burnett here. You know,
Yeah,
he's
with Malia.
associate AD at in Springdale Public Schools. I'm surprised he didn't volunteer for this assignment.
Yeah, because his daughter will be coming up next.
Yeah, and he may be here. I don't know.
Well, you can't hardly miss him,
No, he's hard to miss. You're right.
and I have not seen him.
You know, these slappers, if you got good back control and a little bit of speed, they're dangerous.
Yeah, and she does. She has both.
I definitely agree. I feel like that's the hardest thing as a shortstop is against the slappers.
Really?
It,
What-
it's intimidating. It is.
What is it that, as far as knowing where it's going to go, or just trying to pick up on the?
I mean, you always, you'll know if they're slapping or not. It's just, about where it's going to go. It might be just a little, like,
Yeah,
slow
it's kind of
one.
like trying to hit a changeup.
Yeah.
You know, we always shortened up the outfield against slappers and kind of shifted the infield just a little bit to third base.
The shot to short throws the speedster out. That was Savannah Woods, shortstop.
But we've faced slappers, Buzz. It doesn't matter what you do;
Yeah.
they can drop it in spots.
Yeah.
We've faced some good ones over the years.
Now this is Leah Burnett. Plays second base for the Lady Bears. And I believe she's a sophomore.
That's correct.
Well, she is grown since last year. Height-wise, I mean, she looks like she's 3 or 4 inches taller than she was.
She might be a junior.
You think? I don't have. I've got roster.
Yeah, she's
You know
a
what?
junior. She is
Let
a
me
junior.
check that. She's a junior. You are exactly right.
We got the deuces are wild here, Buzz.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what, they do have some talent in the circle, don't they?
Right. You're right.
They just had some speed on it a little bit late. 3-2 the score after 2. We'll take a break. Stay with us. We'll be back. Some more Lady Bear after that.
Between life, work, and family, sometimes the person that you need to take care of the most is you.
At Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness, you're never alone. Through our counseling, we can help you regain control of your emotions, mental health, and life. We provide both face-to-face and virtual therapy services. Whether it's for your child, family, or yourself, Fort Smith Therapy is here to help your true self shine through.
Schedule your appointment today with Fort Smith Therapy Health and Wellness.
I remember during the state tournament, was it Pea Ridge
Mm-hmm.
that we played?
No, not Pea Ridge.
It was the other one. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Heritage.
Mm-mm. It was at Heritage, though.
Yeah, that's who we played in state first round. Heritage.
Maybe it was the year before.
Now, we did play Pea Ridge in a tournament up in Harrison.
See, I remember playing a team, and their pitcher,
Oh, yeah.
she was a little girl, but she was a great pitcher. One of the best I've seen. Her movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One down for the Lady Wildcats.
I tell you,
That
Mallory just keeps them off balance.
Yep, that was Palmer. She's the leadoff hitter for Har-Ber. Fly out to center field. This is Riley Wolf. She'll take a strike. One and one to the center fielder. So the Hogs dropped out of their number 1 ranking down to number 2 after that. I think they lost, 2 games to Alabama? Vickers pulls it out of the dirt, throws, not in time. So we'll have a runner at first. Sanchez, the catcher, will
It's
be at the
just
plate.
a little bit. If she would have charged it a little bit, and I don't even think she would have had it backhanded.
That is hit into center. Green chases it, makes the out.
Mario, she covers a lot of ground now.
She does. Is good anticipation too.
Right.
You take somebody that has speed and can anticipate, boy, it is hard to get by them.
Now, this is the one, Danessa, that hit it to the fence on about a 3/4 swing.
This is
Oh,
Reed.
this girl
She's-
up to bat.
Yeah, she's plays first base, and she hit it, and it really didn't look like. I mean, it looked like a blooper to me, and it hit the bottom of the fence.
Yeah.
Now the wind's blowing to left field. Now it's switching around a little bit. Was blowing a lot harder before the game started.
wouldn't surprise if they set the runner in motion here.
And Green's going to have to come in. She chases that one down and makes the out.
She does have
Boy,
really
good anticipation.
Yes. She is a good outfielder.
Still 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the third.
Now, was she playing shortstop when Jayla was injured?
Didn't Phelan go to shortstop?
I don't know.
Sure. That's a good question, Vanessa. I think Green was in the outfield.
Okay.
But definitely, has the skill. That's the thing about these players. They play so many different positions. All the times that I watched Danessa, she was playing short here. And then during that All-Star game, they put her in outfield after she played short. And, just did a great job in outfield, too. What about pitchers, though? I mean, do you watch the boys play and you see a lot of moving around pitchers, like everybody on the team potentially could be pitching. You don't see that here.
No, softball pitching is a skill that you have to start at a younger age.
Yeah.
And get pitching lessons and
it's a mental game too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
You got to be mentally tough.
I used to pitch, and it's just I couldn't do it mentally. I think having control over the whole field.
Yeah.
It was hard.
I think her high school coach shut her down from pitching.
Yeah, I didn't want to pitch anyways.
In her younger days, and when she was a freshman, she did pitch a few of the JV games. Yeah.
All right, Eden Davis has that big bat. Fouled it off. You watch some of the stances when they're at the plate, and you can tell who can really generate power really by the way their stance is. And you watch Eden. She has a hard hit into left field. That'll be a base hit.
Buzz, I think, if I'm not mistaken, her freshman year, her first high school game we played at Clarksville.
Now, who are you talking about?
Eden.
Eden, okay.
Her very first high school game, she hit a home run.
I think I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough game. We came out with a win.
This is Childers, right fielder for the Lady Bears. A runner at first.
Umpire seems to be fairly consistent, giving it just a little bit off the plate, off the outside.
That's why I noticed last inning they started to reach out there.
Yeah.
He's
So,
giving it to him.
and I'm gonna tell you, Mallory can, if he's gonna give it to that girl, Mallory can use it too to her advantage.
Yeah.
3-1 to Childers. Swing and a miss. The count is full. These first couple of innings, they don't look like a bottom of the conference team.
No, they're making
definitely
good contact.
Making the best out of it. Pop that up. That'll be the second baseman who makes the play. Zaire Palmer. All right, Mallory Craig will be at the plate. One down now.
And Mallory, she struck out her first at bat,
Yeah.
but Mallory has had a lot of big hits for the Lady Bears in her career, so hopefully we can get another one right here. Buzz, this pitcher for Har-Ber, I've seen her throw curveball,
Yeah.
seen her throw rise ball, screwball, fastball. I haven't seen a changeup yet. Don't know that, doesn't mean she doesn't have one. I just haven't seen it yet.
She's got a lot of stuff.
And she's got good control as well.
Yes. She's
Syra
very
Dots is her
consistent.
name.
Way to fight that off. She's been throwing outside, and then tried to come in on Mallory's hands right there. She did a great job fighting that off.
Just fouled it down the left field line.
Coming inside again on that one.
Coach, when I was talking to you earlier about the fundraiser, man, they need to start raising money. I want you to be a good sport about it and go ahead and get involved with the batting exhibition that you could put on. They need another bathroom here. They need batting cages.
I agree.
I think we talked about the batting cages.
The center fielder almost gets to the dirt to make that out. That is Riley Wolf, the center fielder. That's 2 down. Addison Foster. I just like to see Addison turn on one and get all of it.
Oh, there's the changeup.
Yeah, there would. you asked for it.
So she has that pitch too.
She's got it. Boy, it definitely caught Addison off guard. All right, back to third base. Throw is true. You hate to leave them stranded, but it is still 3-2. After 3, we'll take a break and be back with some more Lady Bear softball. Stay with us.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, forget about X's and O's. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
REP is your trusted source when it's time for you to sell your business, or if you are looking to acquire one. We offer a variety of services that help prepare your business for sale, and we also counsel and advise you every step of the way. We take pride in our experience, market knowledge, and integrity. You can be assured your business is in the right hands. Resolution Equity Partners, partnering with you now, preparing for the future.
Grizzly Field, Lady Bears. We're down 2-0 after the top of the first. Got the lead in the bottom, 3-2. And it has been 0-0 for the last 2 innings. But I'm impressed.
Yeah,
Mallory's
she's only allowed 1 base runner since the first inning.
Kylie Burris, third baseman for the Lady Wildcats. She'll lead this inning off.
Way to get ahead.
Hard hit into left field. That's Hamilton. Makes the play, hits the cutoff. They have a base runner. Hit into center field, and that's Green, who measures it and makes the play. You know, that's another one. Just didn't look like they got all of it.
That wind is really, really carrying it. It's blowing dead out right now.
Left fielder Bratcher. Been a lot of well-hit balls, or at least balls that has kept Green alive out there.
Yeah, she's been active out there for sure.
That first game Danessa and I did over at Southside, you know, we were sitting under a tent right behind home plate, and you could see her kind of tense up a little bit, want to get out there. And I asked her, I said, are you comfortable? This is hard for you, I know. And she said, yeah. Is it a little bit easier now?
No.
No. It's
No.
It's a little bit more, though, when it's Southside, too, though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good point.
That was a good pitch.
Hamilton's got to come in a hurry. She won't get there in time. We'll have runners at first and second. That's a ball that you've really got to anticipate. Get a jump on it.
Yeah.
But you've got to be a little respect the wind. And,
Right.
you know, they're playing a little deep now, and I don't know, it's just
I will say that is a hard ball to get, especially when the wind is blowing like this. You can see it in the air going left
like
and
a
right.
screwball.
Yeah.
Craig throws a strike.
Big out right here. Buzz, I'm sure our viewers can't hear it. Maybe they can a little bit, but I hear the ice cream truck going by.
I hear
Now,
it too.
when I was a kid, the ice cream truck, it was on. It was on.
So if you take your headset off and take off running, I know why.
Yes.
Okay.
You know why?
Can you still get ice cream with change, or you have to have the paper now?
I think it's like $3
Oh
now.
my gosh.
I know.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm thinking it was a quarter or 50 cents back in our day.
Gosh.
No, I got some the other day. I got some for still. It came through my mom's neighborhood, and it was like $5 for two.
I'd have to tell them to keep going.
I know. I almost did.
Oh, hit
Oh.
right to third base.
Yeah. Got it.
All right, got her at second. Great job from Porter. Being alert, boy, that was a shot to third base, makes the play, and then
She made
had
it
a
look
play at
easy.
second.
Yeah, and the umpire did a really good job right there. I don't know if
Yep.
if viewers noticed. It was kind of delayed because she caught the ball
Yeah.
and she didn't show it. Her
Right.
foot was on the base, and he was telling her, "Hey, once you catch that ball and your foot's on the base, show the ball in your glove to
Right.
the umpire. I can make the call there."
Right.
So he was just giving her a little
little
advice
help
on that,
there. Yeah.
which is good. All right.
All right, that was a good way to end that half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. 2 runners on. So the Lady Bears hanging in there. Keep it close to the 7th. You never know.
Never know. I guess Jayla's going to lead us off. She had a big hit in the first.
Jayla being a senior, you got to coach her a couple of years.
Yes. Yeah, I got to coach her 2 years. And she didn't get to play a whole lot as a freshman. She did play had some spot duty, but she earned a starting spot her sophomore year and had a good year for us.
So the history on Coach Walden, who's the head coach now for the Lady Bears, you go back a little bit with her. Kind of bring us up to date on her history.
Okay, she was assistant coach here for a few years, and then some circumstances happened. She took over as the head coach, as the interim head coach, and I came in to be her assistant for a while. And some things got ironed out, and the original head coach came back, so I was out.
Right.
So, my experience with coaching with Walden was it was limited to a couple months.
Right. And so she went to Alma.
And then after that, she left and went to Alma and then got the opportunity here.
Well, that is a hard hit ball in the left. Vickers will go to second base. The dugout kind of blocked us a little bit.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell how close that got to going out.
I thought it was gone.
And she got a good lick on it. And you had Bratcher, the left fielder for the Lady Wildcats, chasing that down. And I think it hit right at the bottom of the fence. All right, Parga at the plate. Vickers at second.
So
this is Aniston Reith.
Right.
Now, this is what I think probably what happened the first time we played. They have two really good pitchers. She's obviously one of them. And I was talking to Coach Walden about it, and they said they really did well up until this young lady came in. And I'm pretty sure that was what happened. I don't have the name, so I'm not 100% sure. But just watching her, she has a lot of velocity on the ball. Now, Dot had a lot of movement and had every pitch with the exception of the changeup until she had the changeup. And but Reith is the pitcher now.
Yeah, Nayeli, she's getting a little 2 cents worth from the coach, from Coach Walden, because she's just swung at a 3-0 pitch, and that's glad she walked.
Get to first, so we got away with it.
She'll probably bring a pinch runner in for her.
Now, this will be the left fielder, Aaliyah Hamilton. Coach Walden wants to come out, have a little talk with the ump, and
she's
probably going to get a pinch runner.
Yeah, getting a runner for Nayeli.
So that'll be Porter that will pinch run. So Vickers at second, Porter at first, Hamilton at the plate. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Lady Bears up 3-2 if you're just now joining us. We were run ruled by the Har-Ber Wildcats the first time we played there, 13-0. Hamilton shows bunt.
The little things like laying bunts down, moving runners, that could be the difference. I would guess she's going to probably try to have her bunt one more time.
And she is showing bunt. Takes a ball 1-1. So Aaliyah will look to Coach Walden for some direction. Well, she's just a good athlete.
You know, Buzz, in softball, I didn't hardly ever coached directional bunts.
Yeah.
I always felt like if you get it down,
the
runners will advance. Now,
Right.
that didn't happen 100% of the time, but you know, I don't care. They bunt it down the first base line, third base line. Just get it down. Give us a chance.
Just get it on the ground. 1-2 to Aaliyah.
And I'm gonna tell you, if I was in a mood, I'd have them bunt with 2 strikes.
You definitely would. I remember when you started that thing for us, when we had 2 strikes on us and how much our batting averages went up.
Right.
I think Bryant used to do it, something of the sort, but like it was a 2-strike stance.
Right.
Yeah.
Now for me, it worked. It worked.
Yeah, it was our 2-strike approach, Buzz. You got 2 strikes. You're shortening everything up, and you're trying to make contact.
It was more of an open stance. I don't know. I know for some of the girls it didn't work the best, but for me, it worked. Just because of speed too, I could just do a little blooper, and it would get me on. But it was something.
And with your speed, you just need to make contact.
A lot of times, that's true.
Yeah, a lot of times. Not all times, but a lot of times it did work for me.
And now Leah's doing a great job at the plate. You know, she's fighting off a 2-2. Got a foul tip to pitch before that one on a ball that may have been a little bit high.
She has 2.
Yeah, it is 2-2. Hits this one. That's going to be in the left field and hits the fence. Boy, she got a lot of that one. She's got to. Runners are going to have to move. There won't be a play at third as Porter gets underneath the throw. So what a great job from Leah Hamilton. Started out showing bunt.
That was 3/4 up the fence.
Yeah.
Right there.
And she really got a good lick on that one. It stayed at 2-2 for a while. And again, she fought off a pitch that was a little bit high that would have struck her out. But she got a little bit of it and stayed alive, and then gets a big lick there.
Now, I'm going to tell you, Buzz, right here, Har-Ber's meeting because Anaya is at the plate. And she poses problems. You know, if she puts a bunt down, if she puts a bunt down, what do? You know, you gonna try to throw her out, or are you gonna try to freeze the girl at third?
So if she bunts it down the left field line, or slaps it down the left field line,
well, the rule.
Now you've got Porter on third, and
yeah, they don't have to go though.
Right,
they don't have to go.
And then you've got. All right, so here we go. Then you got Hamilton at second, so they don't.
They don't have to go.
But with the speed that Green has, and there are no outs.
Well, if Porter, she's got to be disciplined at third. If the ball, the rule is at third, if the ball's hit right at you, you stay.
Right.
And of course, the third baseman's rule is if you field the ball and the runner's in front of you, you go home. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, that'll score.
She hits that to second. So they'll throw Green out, but Porter's safe at home. Job well done.
Though.
Yeah,
job well done.
Porter hesitated. Ground ball up the middle. If they're not playing up,
yeah.
You go.
You can see them if she's going.
Right.
You can tell if she's going to first or if she's going home. She would have been charging that ball.
Yeah.
She was going to try to get her out.
She waited it out.
Yeah. She knew where she was going with it.
One down, runner at third. That's
would be
trouble
a base
too.
hit.
That's a hit. And that was Burnett, who hits it into shallow center field, scores another run.
They're really liking this pitcher, though.
Yeah.
They're doing good off of her.
And that was Hamilton that scored. Now you go back to her at bat. How? If we end up winning this game, go back to that at bat.
Yeah. She
At 2-2.
failed on 2 bunt attempts.
Now Eden's up.
With the runner on.
This could break the game open here.
Yeah.
Another hit in the center field. Burnett will go to second. Davis will go to first. Now Childers will come to plate. Still just one down. Runners at first and second.
For some reason, I'm thinking we've scored 3 runs this inning.
I know. 2. Now, who started this little rally for us?
Well, no, there were 2 girls on when she hit that ball to the fence and she scored. So that's 3. Yeah, they've changed it now. It's 6-2.
So you were right.
Now Jasmine Thomas is playing first base for the Lady Wildcats. That's where Reith was in the circle now. Struck her out. Looked like that caught maybe just the inside.
I think it caught the inside of the batter's box.
Yeah, I think that was a little too close. I was clapping. I thought it was a ball. But
2 down with 2 on right now. Mallory Craig, as Coach Little said, has gotten some big hits for the Lady Bears in her career. Well, I'd like to see a shot down the right field line.
I'll tell you, base hit just about anywhere.
Yeah.
Burnett will score.
And that's high into left field. And that will be the 3rd out. That was Briley Bratcher makes the play. So the Lady Bears go up 6-2 after 4 innings. Stay with us. We'll be back with more Lady Bears softball after this.
Consumer notice. Interest rates are at a 22-year high. To gauge the demand for lower rates, or Chevrolet of Fort Smith is holding a great percent event. 1.9% financing for 60 months on select models is in effect. New 2023 Silverado 1500, new 2023 Equinox, new 2023 Trailblazers. 1.9% financing. Plus, get over $3,000 in or extra value. Or Chevrolet of Fort Smith.
You always get more at OR.
At Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC, we dial 782-8940.
This is Joe Calderera with Taliano's Restaurant. We call 782-8940.
Keep warm this winter with a York high-efficiency furnace, or for more information on endless hot water and a high-efficiency tankless water heater, give Blaylock Heating, Air, and Plumbing Services a call at 782-8940.
That's 782-8940.
Lady Bears up 6-2 after 4. Coach, I'm definitely impressed. I don't know that I would have predicted this.
No, Mallory has done a great job of keeping the Har-Ber bats off balance up to this point, but there's still 9 outs left, and Har-Ber, they're a good team, so got to keep performing on the mound and play defense behind her.
Now, this is Jasmine Thomas, who has now gone to first base at the plate for the Lady Wildcats. 1-1. Whoa. I turned and watched that one on the monitor instead of watching it in person. I'm glad I did, or I'd have fallen right out this window.
That is such an effective pitch if you can throw it in for a strike.
She has perfected that. 2-2 to Jasmine Thomas.
You know, that's a from the center field camera, that is a great camera view right there.
Really,
I mean, that's
full count. That is trouble right over the head of Vickers into shallow left field.
Yep, she fought that off, inside pitch, fought it off, and did a good job making contact. And leadoff batter here. You know, when you got this kind of lead, you need outs. Whatever it takes, get outs. This is tough. This is tough on Vickers at short because good job.
What a great job. That bunt was laid down by Palmer. And Porter was there to scoop it up and throw her out at first.
And something I noticed right there, Buzz, and this is credit to Coach Walden. Did you see what Mallory did when she saw Porter field the ball?
Yeah.
She went and covered third.
Yeah.
We saw last night in a situation that didn't happen.
No. And it was costly.
It was costly. Keep that girl at second. That's going to be a hit. That was a great bunt.
It was a great bunt. That was Riley Wolf. Perfect bunt. She goes to first. Have a runner at third. One down. Sanchez, the catcher, at the plate. Runners at the corners for Sanchez. Big opportunity here for the Lady Wildcats.
So do we throw on through to second if the girl steals, which I expect her to do on this first pitch?
And she's going. The throw to third actually hit the player, or it would have gone into left field.
That's right. I mean, you don't want anybody getting hit, but that really
that helped a little.
That helped.
Hit into center. That's Green. Has been active all day. Here comes the throw at home. It's going to be a little bit late. And
okay.
Thomas will score. 2 down, 6-3 now.
Okay, Buzz. As we've seen, Retha, she's got power.
Yes,
you got to open base. You know, you might try to get her to swing at something. Start out with a changeup, probably. Oh,
Hops
great
it up.
pitch.
Mallory will handle that herself. And as soon as Mallory caught it, you can see a sigh of relief. 6-4 is the scores. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth.
I think they just scored
6-3.
one run, 6-3.
Yeah, that is correct, 6-3. We were trying to get the scoreboard fixed here in the press box. Jonathan, let's take a 30-second break. We'll come back with some more softball right after this.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
All right, the Lady Bears just gave up one that inning. 6-3 is the score. So, yeah, this turned out to be a really good softball game.
I'm very impressed. They played really good defense.
Yeah.
And we've hit the ball really well today. Off of both of the pitchers. Actually.
Yeah.
I actually probably had a little more luck off the second one, and I was intimidated by her. Not intimidated, but just impressed when she first got in the circle, and the Lady Bears have just done a great job. Leah Hamilton almost hit it out.
Yeah. And Addison, here she comes. Great opportunity for her to extend the lead.
Come on, Addison, turn on it. Right back to short.
They keep getting her with those change-ups.
Now Savannah Woods at short. Savannah has done a good job for these Lady Wildcats today.
Was that the change-up?
That was a change-up.
What did you tell us?
We never swing at first pitch change-up.
Never.
Another one.
Vickers with a swing and a miss.
They just need to be patient.
Just a little bit late on that one.
That's a little low.
Well, she's thrown 3 straight changeups
Yeah.
to open up this inning. Got to do a better job of keeping your weight back and let it travel.
So Vickers will sit down, and Porter will Yeah, Porter, who was a pinch runner for Parga, now will be at the plate. Porter, who's done a really good job for the Lady Bears at third. Shows bunt. Bottom of the sixth with a team that is number 2 in the conference.
Throwing her curveballs off the plate, trying to get her to chase.
Wonder what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, what is the strategy?
Well, I think,
I mean, you got 2 outs.
Yeah, just trying to get out of the inning.
I would think that it would be a combination of her and Coach Walden thinking that this is the best opportunity for her to get on base.
Well, struck her out. You got Hamilton coming up top of the next inning. So here we are going into the top. Oh, we are in the top of the 7th.
6th.
Is it the 6th? Because it's showing, yeah, okay, top of the 6th. So 6 outs away.
Well, you know, we went through the heart of their order, up at the top of their order, got out of it, just giving up 1 run. We got 5-hole coming up. So be really, really helpful to have a clean inning right here.
Still going to be a little bit of the top of the order in the 7th, though.
That's right.
This is Burris. So don't change anything. Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. Way to start, get ahead. Good things happen when you get ahead, Buzz. I've always said that.
It's a lot more comfortable situation for the pitcher.
Sure. Well, when you get ahead, you can nickel and dime a little bit more. That was a
right. Porter throws her out
on a changeup.
Well, Porter's really been impressive today.
Yeah, she's been solid.
Very solid. Junior.
Mallory's always been really good at that, getting ahead.
Getting ahead. And I'm going to tell you, she's one of the best I've ever coached at when she gets behind, battling back.
Yeah. Even in batting, too, she's always been able to fight.
That's right.
Vickers makes the play short, 2 down. This is Bratcher, left fielder.
You know, this is really, Buzz, this is a big out here. You'd love to come into the 7th with the 8-9 hole leading off.
That was a good pitch.
Change up.
Just a little low.
There's a strike. 1-1. Popped it up. Green is going to come in. Who's going to make the play? That's going to be Burnett, who makes the 3rd out. So we will go to the bottom of the 6th, up 6-3. I'd like to get some insurance runs here.
That's right.
get some insurance running. Aaliyah Hamilton will be up first. Hamilton had a big hit in left field. Couldn't tell where it landed, but I bet it was definitely warning track.
Oh, yeah. I think it hit the fence myself.
So, Vanessa, how's work going?
It's been really good. We've been busy. Like I said, we were at the home show the other weekend.
Yeah.
I
missed you.
I was at the booth the whole time, though. We were doing this stamp thing, so we had a lot of people coming up to us wanting stamps, so we couldn't leave.
Huh. Now, you were there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, weren't you?
Yes.
Coach, did you make it up to the Jack Will show that's in Rogers?
I did not.
Coach Fleur made it. So I didn't go up there until Sunday, but it's a great show. Next year, if you get a chance, you need to go. They do a really good job.
I was preparing that day for something a little bit bigger in my world. I was preparing for a fish fry.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, I was preparing for a fish fry.
And it went off well.
It went well.
Yeah.
I was going to say going fishing.
It had something to do with fish.
Yeah.
Yes.
She is really starting to rely on that changeup since her first inning in, they were peppering her, so she's going to a lot of off speed now to try to keep them off balance.
And she's been effective.
Yeah.
So Aaliyah with an 0-1 count hit a monster last time at bat. That's going to be popped up center field. Out number one. That was Riley Wolf. Made the play.
Her balls have a lot of air time.
They sure do.
All right, Green at the plate, one down. Kind of a full swing that time.
She did. She was trying to pull it.
Two to Green. Right to the third base. That was Kylie Burris who made the play. Now Burnett comes up.
She had a big hit last inning. It's 2 innings ago.
Now, I just can't believe how much she's grown.
She's tall.
Last year to this year.
She's tall. Comes natural.
Yeah, it does.
Good cut. Would be nice for her to somehow get on base and give Eden Davis one more shot at it.
That is hit to left. And that will be out number 3.
That was a good hit, though.
Yeah, Riley Bratcher makes the play. So the Lady Bears go to the top of the 7th. Just need 3 outs here to get another badly needed conference win against a very good Har-Ber team.
Now, what part of the lineup are we coming?
8-9-1.
Yep.
Okay, that's a good place to be in.
Just gotta finish them off. Har-Ber's not going to go down without a fight, so we got to take this victory.
Yeah, Mallard she just needs to keep doing what she's doing. Yeah. Really, she hasn't had to make her defense work, barely any. Center field a little bit, but she's been doing her job.
That's right.
This will be Belle Haney who will lead off. Wow, it's just one at a time. This is where you like to be.
Yeah.
Up 3. Need to get 3 outs. Go home.
Great
There you
pitch.
go.
That was a good pitch.
That's Burnett. Second. Makes the first out.
Change-up header.
Yeah.
This will be Jasmine Thomas. 2 outs away.
Jasmine was a defensive replacement a couple innings ago. She's had 1 at bat, right?
Yes.
That was a good pitch.
She also went to first when they made the pitcher change. 0-1 to Thomas. Outside. 1-1. If you can get a win like this against a really good team, it helps you start getting that momentum.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
the confidence.
Well, there's
That
another
was another.
pop-up, and that's going to be Burnett again. Gets under it, makes out number 2.
We've seen a lot of those hits.
Now at top of the order, Palmer with 2 down.
See, there's a defensive shift to the left field line a little bit.
Take a strike. Hit right over Vickers' head. That'll be into left center. She'll be on base. Single. That's going to bring up Riley Wolf.
And the bad thing about that, she's a slapper, so Jayla needed to play in a little bit, and that was blooped right over her head.
Right over her head. This is Wolf.
Curveball. I'd be dishing up a big helping of that changeup.
There's a hit into the gap all the way to the fence.
Keep this girl off the
Palmer
third.
will score from first.
They just need to calm down.
And Wolf goes to second. Big hit from Riley Wolf. Six-4 is the score. 2 down. A runner at second. That's Wolf. Popped up. Childers tracks it, ends it. Lady Bears are going to get a win. That's conference win number 3. Great job from the Lady Bears. That is good to see.
Wow.
Good to see.
Great
man.
job by the girls. They played a really good defense.
They
had
did.
Great hits, and of course, great pitching from
Mallory,
yeah.
you can't say enough about the pitching from Mallory Craig.
She
So
really
I know,
shut them down today.
yeah. So that's a big win. And I was talking to Coach Coop at Northside earlier today, and he said, "What do you got going?" I said, "We're going to go broadcast the Lady Bears," and he said, "Man, they need a win.
Yeah.
Get their daubers up. You know, they're down a little bit right now." So that was what we were hoping for, and you know, it's good to beat a team. I mean, you'll take wins against struggling teams all day long, but to get that win against a really good team, well, that helps you going forward. We have Fayetteville day after tomorrow at home. That game was moved from March the 7th. I guess it was rained out, moved to day after tomorrow. So let's get it going.
Let's do it.
Coach, what's your assessment of the Lady Bears?
Well, they
right
played
now?
like they're capable of. If they, you know, it's all about timely hits. You get base runners, you gotta take advantage of base runners when you got them. And we got those important hits, those RBIs today, where in the past we hadn't been getting them. Defensively, we were flawless today.
Yeah.
I mean, we played great defense. Mallory, I'll say this. Har-Ber had about 3, maybe 4 really solid base hits. The rest were little dinks,
Bloops,
what we
yeah.
call Texas leaguers, you know.
Right.
And And I attribute that to Mallory keeping them off balance with their speed, changing up the speeds and stuff.
Well, the Grizzly Sports Network is sure fortunate to have you do what you do for us, especially being, the past head coach, and being able to come back here and assess what's going on here from the press box, and then have your star player, Danessa Teague, who was seriously the best shortstop I ever saw.
She made me a lot better coach than I am.
Yeah, makes you look good a few times, didn't she?
She made me look good as a coach.
But to have her here helping us with the color, Danessa, so what's your assessment of what you saw today with the Lady Bears, and what do you think that does for them going forward?
I'm going to have to agree with Coach Little. Mallory did really good in the circle today, and it's a big win. This should give them the confidence going forward with every other team, because if they can beat this team, they know their worth now. They know how good they can play if they work together. And like he said, when base runners are on, scoring them, and how important that is when they're on base. But they kept that momentum going. I seen every time someone started it off, got on base, it kept going. It's
big. It's contagious.
It's big. Yeah,
it definitely is.
Hitting is contagious.
Yeah, well, it's so much fun to watch a win, especially against a good team like this. Guys, I appreciate what you do, and thankful to Dylan. He is training Jonathan Schaefer right now to do some stuff for us. Then we had Brandon out in center field. He's on walkboards and paint cans out there with a wireless camera.
Looking straight into the sun.
Yeah, looking into the sun. And Reith, that first hit the bottom of the fence right in front of him. I don't know that he knew that. Maybe he heard it when it hit. He probably did, but we appreciate what all he has done, and everybody's worked together team-wise to bring this broadcast together. And I'm thankful for the weather today, too. That we thought yesterday for sure it was going to be a washout, but we got lucky and got this one in. It's a 6-4 win for the Lady Bears. That's going to wrap it up here from Grizzly Field. I want to say thank you again to everybody that participated. Coach Little, Danessa Teague, I'm Buzz Sawyer saying so long. Go Bears.